Hello. Let me preface this by saying, I don't know what this is either, okay? All I know is that I want the ultimate dewy skin. I want to look like I'm soaked. I want to look like I've been through something, and you're looking at me on the street and you're thinking, I really don't want to talk to her because something happened and it looks terrible. And really, I mean, I think that's what we all want, you know, to be unapproachable. So for the past few months, I've been trying new things to kind of give myself that nice dewy skin, that healthy glow that we all want. And I feel like I'm not there. I feel like I just can't nail it down, you know? But today, I have laid out a set of plans and steps that I think will really give me the ultimate dewy glow. And listen, this is something you can do at home too. 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 seconds. Do you have 2 seconds? You could do this in 2 seconds. No exaggeration. So yeah, I'm just gonna try out the ideas I have, and hopefully by the end of it, we will have achieved ultimate dewy skin. Let's get into the video. All right, first things first, gotta get your hair out of the way. My hair's already in a bun, but it could always be more out of the way, you know? All right, so first things first, just general skincare. Get your SPF on, you know? No matter what you're doing, what your day's like, you've got to apply some SPF. Keep your skin safe from the sun. All right, as you can see, that already makes me a little dewier, so that's good. Phase 1 complete. Next, I've been trying to use this rose water. Like, I don't know, my theory is that if it's wet, it'll make my face wet, you know? I don't know. And you're just gonna put on a healthy amount, you know? Nothing crazy. See, if this didn't dry and I could just stay like this is what I'm going for, you know? But it does dry. All right, once you dried yourself down a little bit, oh, I'm already looking so fabulous. I'm just gonna put on some primer. I've never been able to really tell what's a good primer, what's not a good primer. Like, I feel like I've never really noticed a significant difference with a primer, so. Okay, now that you applied your primer, you're gonna go in with some rose mist. Listen, you just wanna be really dewy. Open your mouth and talk when you put it on too, so it gets in there. Edible. Next is the foundation. I'm gonna mix foundations because, I don't know, like I said, I've been trying a bunch, and so now I have all these foundations that, like, this one doesn't match my skin tone, but this one's not dewy enough, and so, I don't know, I'm just mixing them. Okay, so then I make a color that's, like, kind of my skin tone. I guess I should have a mirror or something, huh? Oh yeah, nice and dewy fresh. That looks good. I like to use a sponge instead of a brush. I've tried many brushes over the course of my life, and I have never, ever, ever found that it works as well as the sponge. I don't know how people do brushes without it looking streaky. I've never been able to do it, so sponge it is. But you see what I mean? By the time you get to this point, like, I'm not as dewy as I once was with that rose water, right? See what I mean? I don't know if this is camera have a filter on or something, because it makes my skin look so much better than it actually is. So then once you're done putting on your foundation and stuff, I should set it, you know, so that it doesn't move around. Problem with setting it, I found, is that it makes me less dewy. So it's a great conundrum. This is the Hourglass something powder, ambient something. And even though it is like a soft powder, I'm just like, I lose that dewiness I had a few minutes ago when I was soaked in rose water spray. This is where kind of I've been stuck, you know, the foundation routine, but that's what the rest of the steps of this video are for, so that we can bring back that dewiness that we lost. All right, I feel like that's pretty good. Now, if you were applying bronzer, blush, whatever, you do this after. But I'm gonna set it. This is Milani Dewy Make It Last. Again, not as dewy as I wanna be, but we're going in. All right, so you're probably thinking like, it's a little too wet for me, and if it stayed like this, that's a little much. But I'm thinking, we're only just getting started. This is nothing. Oh, see what I mean? The wet look? But again, this dries down, and then you're left with a sad, non-dewy face. So what do? You're probably looking and you're thinking, I'm learning nothing. I do this anyway. You're still not as dewy as you promised you would be. So what's the next phase of achieving ultimate dewiness? My thought is, if you want to look sweaty, you gotta get sweaty. So it's a beautiful day outside. Let's go do a 10-minute HIIT workout. All right. Let's go, everyone. Get your sports stuff on. It's time for a 10-minute HIIT workout. All right, so that's done. As you can see, we got some sweat going, so we're getting there. The dewy skin's coming along. This is where we're at right now. I think we got a good dew going. Phase 2? I don't know. What was that? Phase whatever, complete. We're good. Whew. All right, so you did your workout. You put on your dewy foundation. What's next? Rose water spray. This actually I feel like will be pretty good after workout. Oh. All right, so what comes next? We're looking sweaty, which is great, but we still want to look a little more soaked. Just like my sweat logic, if you sweat, you'll look sweaty. If you put oil on your face, you'll look oily. Extra virgin olive oil. Buy it anywhere. We're gonna put a little bit of this on our face. You might be wondering, won't this ruin our makeup? I'm not gonna take a lot, just a little bit. Can you see it in the palm of my hand right there? No, olive oil, I've never tested this, but I assume it blends beautifully with sweat, so. Okay. Ooh, do you see it already? Ooh, you know how people use those oil blotting sheets to blot oil off their face? We're doing the opposite of that. We're starting a new thing. All right, let's get up close and personal. We're a little bit oily now. We got some olive oil on our skin. What comes next? That's right, I still got tricks up my sleeve to be even more dewy. Well, at this point, I'm kind of reaching for like glittery. My actual next plan was to get Mans to spit on me. I thought that might add like a natural highlight, you know, and it's free. But he said no. Never date a man who respects you, because when you're trying to achieve ultimate dewiness, he's not gonna wanna spit on you, okay? So you can't really get there. So instead, I'm resorting to glitter. This is just some like random nail glitter I happen to have lying around, so it's not really meant for your face. So here we go. I just, in one fell swoop, understood bedazzling. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so sweaty. Oh, I'm so oily. This is beauty. Oh, wow. It looks a lot nicer than I thought it would. All right, what comes next, you're wondering? Rose water spray. Look me in my eyes and tell me you don't think I look absolutely fabulous right now. So what do we think? And I want positive feedback only, okay? There it is, my ultimate dewy skin tutorial. I don't know, this is more like a warning, you know? Like those PSAs they used to put out on the shows we used to watch, where they're like, don't do drugs, weed's bad for you. This is that, and in 10 years, people will realize, wow, maybe the government was the bad one all along. Here it is. I wonder if I can get like a photo or something to really show. Okay, so that's it. There you go. 30 seconds? Take 30 seconds out of your day to achieve this. I'm serious. You can do it. I believe in you. Thanks for watching. I don't know what this is. I don't know. I just had like ideas pop into my head and I'm like, I'm gonna do that. And then it's just, but listen, you know what? I don't hate this. I feel like if I went out in public like this, if you did this at Pride or something, you know, like if I went down to Toronto in the Pride Parade and I was waltzing around like this, it'd be amazing. I feel like dewiness achieved, right? Hang on. Oh, now dewiness has been achieved. You know what I've actually been doing for the past few months is I've just been wearing sunscreen, and then I find that I look perfectly dewy because there's no powder or foundation or anything on top of it. So like, maybe the key is like skip the foundation, get sweaty, and put olive oil and glitter on your face. Like maybe that's where it's at. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm just someone out here trying to have fun and live her best life, okay? But yeah, thanks for watching if you watched. I don't know why you'd stick around this far, but hey, thanks. Yeah, you can check me out on Twitch. I stream over there. Not doing this, so don't worry about that, but twitch.tv/Meejin, MEEJIIN, and I'll catch ya in the next one. Bye! Let's get into the video. That was aggressive.